Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders, the best charting scanners for intraday options, which we created the ADR indicator that was working good and well in an intraday options scalping as well as intraday future option trading. So that I'm going to discuss in this video, and the scanner which we have created 2 months back around November, and the last 2 months are the strategy and the scanner which is working well and good on both the sides, like bullish and bearish. So with this dashboard I just doing some opportunities and finding some trades in the morning. So here we are using first 15 minutes, second 15 minutes, and third 15 minutes, and also we used 5 minutes, first 5 minutes, second 5 minutes, and third 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes if you are looking for, you need to act fast, and sometimes the stock you can't able to place the orders very quickly. That may be the issue. But after you're completing this 15 minutes area, that was giving you such a good result on intraday options. And one more thing, the starting scanner will work for both the sides. Today market is entirely positive, and IT sector is perfectly well and good. All the IT stocks which is giving you such a big movement today. But in this case, we seen some stocks like Metropolis, MCX, Mothers and Sumi, Container Corporation, that was giving you some good result on downside. So just I'm going to tell you how to use it. Simply what I'm following with this indicator, and this is not my indicator, one of my friend who shared this indicator. So based on that, I have created a charting code. Okay, that code helped me to find out what stocks are closing about to that particular ADR line, and based on that I'm just comparing with the charts, and I will be finding out a good trade opportunities for intraday. So this ADR lines both 10 period and 5 period as well as support, act as a support and resistance. But mainly I was looking for a breakout kind of trade. So if you follow for a support and resistance, you can look at this some point where the market is reversed at the ADR levels. So from this point, ADR which taken a ADR support and reversed back. Again, there is the point where market taken a support, and here today also it has taken some support and then reversed back and reaching towards the top level. So both the trade can be possible with this area, but I am just following for a breakout kind of trades once the stock which is happening close is happening about to the candle, and I want to focus the trade should be greater than that point, and I just follow with the quick scalping. This particular scanner which is available on my paid group, so many people who are joined and using that and giving you good feedback. And if you want to access my premium channel for only scanners, that is also available. You just ping me on my WhatsApp number which shown in this video. You will be getting more detail about my group of scanners, how you can access. Okay, so here it will tell you the reversal and sometimes a breakout. How do we find out the breakout? So how it works? So for example, today I seen in Zipla on third 15 minutes candle, it wasn't down. So here it is closed below to the ADR level, and I'm just looking for a break below, and I keep my stop loss on that candle or about to the previous candle. So whichever, if the stop loss is very small, I can keep a previous candle, or if the stop loss is very big, I will keep the ADR above to the ADR or below to the ADR. For example, in this case, the market closed on second candle. I still wait for the high to break of that particular candle, because sometimes it is act as a reversal also when it is tested that higher level, and from that it is started reversing back. To avoid that such a function or avoid that kind of such a trades, I simply use that high to break above to the level. That will be helping me to avoid some false signals. So simply I just avoiding some false signals from that higher area. So many stocks uh, which given you the breakout and it will be moving in the direction itself, but some stocks which is reversed back. So by simply using this with high break, and we will be filter out that particular trade. So here in the Cipla few days back on 10th of January, here is the breakout, and maybe this low or below to this, I'm just keeping my stop loss, and it is giving you such a nice rally. Okay, so what are the stocks which is forming today? And here are the dashboard which I have created for six different thing. In the first above is about a bullish one. So above here you are looking at bullish signs. That means There is a two ADR. One is about ADR high. Okay, so another one is ADR 10 and 5. ADR 10 and ADR 5. So these are all the level. So in this case, which one is higher? Either it may be ADR 5 or either it may be ADR 10. Which one is higher? So when the price which is closing about to the highest level of ADR, so we are going to fetch the data and fetch the stocks to for a breakout. So and I have also mentioned here which one is the highest level of ADR value of that particular two. So let me check for a LTI Mindtree. The highest ADR value should be 6084.29. So let me go for LTI Mindtree and you can check this 608429. In this case, ADR 10 should be the higher level. Perfectly, we got the values that for a reference purpose, I just given you the value here and highest ADR value. In the same time, some of the stocks like Wipro 460.29, either it may be a 10 or it may be a 5. Okay, in this case, idea 10 is high, 460.29. So this is the which one is highest value that I fetched and I was mentioning here. And so in 9:15 candle only, so we fix the candle. The first candle should be the formation which happened in this particular thing. So we are looking for the stocks here. The second 15 minutes is nothing about the stock which closed about to the second 15 minutes. Let me check TCS as an example. The ADR high is there, and the first candle which is not closed above to the ADR high, the second candle which closed to the ADR high. In this case, ADR 5 is greater than the 10, so 3879.71. 3879.71. That value we are called it here highest ADR value, but in this case 5 ADR is the highest one. Okay, so after the breakout, so to avoid to filter out some failure signals, if that stock is even closed above to the ADR high, I should keep the high to break. Maybe the high is broken around 12:45 to 1 o'clock. It is not a good time for an intraday. But immediately if it is breaks, we have many stocks like a 4 stock which happen. TCS is not broken immediately. HCL Tech, which will look for a second 15 minutes candle. Here is the breakout. In this case, it is giving you the breakout and it was very flat, but finally it gives you the result. But if I'm taking here 1530, the highest level of that particular candle, if it is breaks, and keep the day low or sorry, the candle low as my stop loss is around 1490, something like that. Or if the stop loss is big, I can keep my stop loss below to the ADR level. So that is giving me such a question, and I will try for an ATM option, or sometimes I will try for a ITM options. Here in this case 1530, maybe 1500 or 1540, whichever is near, and based on your margin, because if you are going for an in the money options, you are going to pay some higher margin compared to the ATM options or even OTM options. That you need to understand. So that one give you and Nakuri and LTTS. These are all the stocks. Today, most of the IT stocks are performing well. In this case, you can look at this. If I'm going for a breakout over 15439 and it quickly went up to 5387, almost 50 points in that after the breakout. But finally, if I'm keeping my stop loss is very big, so if I don't want to take even the highest level, I'm comparing around 5339, the low of the lowest ADR is 5275, so almost 25 and 39, almost more than 60 point is your stop loss. If I want to take that much of stop loss, you can, or simply ignore that trade, so don't need to go for LTTS. Is the last one in the second 15 minutes candle. Here you can see a narrow, and after the breakout LTTS around 5500 and it went up to 540. So maybe a quick scalping that was giving you within a 15 to 30 minutes. Finally, if you are keeping your stop loss below that level, it can be triggered. Here it is not about 100%, but it will be working more than 80% of the time. Sometimes if the stop loss triggers, we can reverse, or if the time is there, we can reversal also can be done. And last one is about, this is what a third 15 minutes gale which happened. And few days back it was a gap down. This is a third 15 minutes, even it is a very big and lot size is also be high. And I don't want to go for that one. And third 15 minutes candle. So if you don't get a first 15 minutes candle, then you can look for a second 15. Even if you don't get any stocks, you can look for a third one. So that is the reason we are combining. If you get in the first 15 minutes, so we have a lot of stocks like I was looking at in the morning is about Wipro is the one around 462, I think. and GoForge 6500 call which I tried for GoForge. Here is the first candle is a big candle, and one more condition which I'm looking at, this is a very narrow one. So I thought too it may be going up from that breakout. Immediately it broke on after 9:30. So within this quick move, that option 6500, that is what the strike price. The first 15 minutes high on that particular strike price is around 220, and it went up to 290 plus in the same intraday. Quickly it went up to 270 plus here, and then this move it came to 290. So we are looking for 150 lot size on this particular strike price, particular stock, and it is giving you near about 10,000 plus. That's good enough, and we are looking for a 2 to 3,000. That's good enough. And the Tata Consume is the one more thing which I'm seen in the morning. You can see here is about first candle, the high is broken, and immediately it went up to 12 points and then returned back. So it's maybe a reversal candle, and if it is triggers your stop, or you can reverse. This is at a shooting star, na? So I took that and it went up to 3-4 points, and again it returned back. I will be exiting with 1 rupee, and then it finally again it bounces back. So maybe that breakout which is possible giving you such a good opportunities, but sometimes this is also happen. So you need to be careful about the trades. Okay, and then BSOC, TechM, LTA, TechM, that is giving you such a good move from that breakout, and BSOC also moving well. Seen that it is a good move from 770 to 790, and you need to check before taking a trade. OFS is not a good liquid one, and Infosys is also giving you such a good move, and it is moving on, keep on rising like that. So that one is a given in breakout. So based on the scanner, so we are not going to select 10-20 stocks, whatever the stock which came into the scanner. I need to select 1 or 2 stocks for my intraday opportunity when I get, and I will be exiting very quick. And in downside today, overall market is positive. All the sectors were positive, but here some stocks like Metropolis, MCX, Mothers and Sumi in downside. So let me go for a Metropolis, which is happening in the first candle which closed below. In the second candle it broken the low of that candle is 1578, and next candle is 1576. The second candle itself is broken. From there it is giving you such a big downside move, and the Metropolis is the one, and another one is Mothers and Sumi, but lot size is big, not liquidate also. But even if you are looking for a equity, that is also giving us a big candle, so simply to ignore. Or if you are looking for the low to break out, but the low is not broken, it is broken only after 11:15. So after that, if we are keeping that stop loss, it's not triggered, but it is slightly move around. The low is around 107, and it came down to 107.4 to 107 only. Not more, but in the same price which is closed. And one more stock which I seen is the MCX. So in downside, so why we are more giving it the importance to the downside? Today overall market is more than 100 points in the beginning, opening itself, and then it finally rallied nearby 200 points. But in this case, we have seen some stocks giving you such a good result on that lower ADR which broken. It's a scanner which is based on calculations we have done, and based on this we will be finding out stocks for. So in the first 15 minutes, if you are not getting any more stocks, then it would be a better options. You can look for those stocks which is in second 15 minutes. If there is no second 15 minutes, you can go for a third 15 minutes. In third 15 minutes downside, I seen Cipla, and few days back it is giving you the breakout. Here you can see the second candle which is given you, and it give you such a good rally. And today third candle, that low is broken, but doesn't move very well, and a very flat close. That has also happened, but due to that move from 1307 to 1300, maybe 1 or 2 rupees, that can be happen in your options. So this is what a scanner which you have created, and now it is working well for an intraday purely options. While if you are looking for option trades, quality and liquid stocks only you need to select. If the stock doesn't have a liquidity, simply ignore those stocks. And one more thing, the strike price should be selected by slightly ITM or ATM, so not for a OTM, because it is an intraday options. So if the stock doesn't move, the OTM options will loses its time value very fast. That concept you need to understand. So that may be another thing which you are looking for. And if you want to know more about this ADR indicator, the WhatsApp link which I have mentioned here, So this is what my WhatsApp number where you can contact me, and you will be getting that scanner also. It's a very small fees which you can access all my premium scanners. In my premium group, what are the scanners, kind of scanners which you can access is about like a CPR. CPR indicator is not available directly on this particular charting. Okay, so we need to create a customized one. And Camrilla, that is also pure calculation, not available. So we have already created, and some scanners which you have created and we updated on our group. And awesome oscillator, that is also customized one. And recently we are performing with ADR indicator, that is also be a customized one. So such a kind of customized indicator which is available on group, and also be a candle patterns, like a single bar, double bar, 3 bar candles also be available on our group. It's about to access your thing. So you'll be getting some BTST swing trading scanners also available, but that was working good. That scanners also be mentioned on the group, so you can access that all the scanners with copy and edit rights. So you can rename it as per your want. So I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. And thank you so much, and thanks for watching this, and thanks for subscribing the channel too. Thank you so much.